Creativity is an addiction. You're born with it. You'll die with it. We don't know what your last creative thought is going to be because nobody's around to talk about it. But creativity throughout your entire life is everything that you do. Decisions are made because creativity is always screaming at you. Calm it down by just listening to it. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally uncut because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. You're not going to believe the dream I had last night. Johnny Depp was my next door neighbor. One problem though. While visiting, you take note of the guitars in his living room. They're yours. Johnny Depp stole my guitars. I mean, this sounds like a Netflix comedy special, Living Next Door to Johnny. A show like How I Met Your Mother. I mean, nobody in my hood really noticed that it was Johnny Depp, the actor, that had moved into the neighborhood. You know, the musician too. He was just a guy in the dream that moved into Ron and Carol's home. Johnny mows the lawn, raises chickens in the backyard, and drives a beat-up Chevy Nova with only one good tire. But he stole my two guitars. The mission inside the dream was to find out how the dude got them. See, that's what I like about dreams. There's nothing in this story that gives off any purpose or reason as to why the imagination would even put something like this together. Yet, I still trust it. I believe in its ability to turn nothing into something. In fact, that dream is now ink stains on this page. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I think that's the reason why I love to write, is because you can take the moment of now and turn it into something that kind of creates a giggle, a mystery, wonder. I mean, it's like your own movie is happening all the time in your head and heart. And you put it on paper and you can go back to it and go, what a clown. What a clown. This is The Daily Mess. Getting inside. I mean, the keys change every time. And once there, now what? The first step is to hold back on the reaction. You got to feel the atmosphere. Listen to the presence of who and what is making sound. Getting inside the process of thought. What can you truly trust when you're inside the process of thought? Is there any reason to hold on to it? The dirt under your fingernails, is it from scratching your head? Is that truly where thoughts come from? Because I've always believed that thoughts start in your heart. And your mind is then commanded to locate a destination. But where along the way do your hands and feet receive the orders to create movement? You got to get inside. Now what? Am I the intruder of my own soul? Are there things that I'm not supposed to know? This is what it's like to really reach in there and get to know yourself. The daily mission means you got to feel like a spy. But what are you going to do with the information? Johnny Depp. Information that you're not supposed to have. That thinking process, the thought, it inspires me every day to wonder how people think and why they think the way that they do. I love listening to other people's opinions. It doesn't mean that I'm a big fan of those that have opinions, especially political opinions, but I do love listening to other people's points of direction and views. And from that, I get my own steps. I don't allow them to control my steps, but I sit back and just listen. And through that level of listening, I'm able to grow forward because I'm going to take something from that conversation. Oh, I'm going to research it, and I'm going to plant it to see if there really is truth in what they're trying to spread. And that's what I love about thoughts. You take a thought and you spread it across a page, and all of a sudden you've got several pages all because of one thought. And you take that thought and you put it in a place, a platform, where people can read it or they can listen to it, maybe even watch it. But that thought started inside you. But where did it come from? That's the journey. That's where you get to become the spy. Why are you thinking like this? Dun, 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 dun. And that's where you learn to trust yourself and believe in the spirit of things moving through you. Because in all things that you are right now, somebody's already planted the seed. They created you. I think it's time you get in control of your own life. I'm Arroe, and that's The Daily Mess.